What's up, guys? Live here at Pro Play Games with another top competitor, Eddie Hilaire, the captain. What'd you do this weekend, man?
I pretty much made top 32 and lost, but this guy right here, the champion, he made it speak for Vegeta, guys. So.
All right, let's check out the spice you used.
All right, of course, I made the Vegeta leader. It's the same leader I told you guys from our profile where we opened, I think it was a case, like over 1,000 packs. The one where Peter Katani felt like just bending all these Vegeta cards. So I told you guys I had done it. I used this as a leader, I signed it, and I talked with it. So my word was kept, guys. So moving on to the deck profile. That's just for games for you guys. But for real, Majin Boos, this whole deck essentially, the theory behind it, I just wanted to deck thin. Essentially, deck thinning is deck winning. The faster you get to your cards, the faster you got searchable cards, the more you'll see your Piccolos, the more you'll see Chompas and stuff like that. So those are 4. You have to get the 4 Bulmas. The 4 Bulmas search out your 4 Wii, so that's another deck thinning right there. Essentially, this right here is a 15K boost because you drop this. If you're gonna lose, you just tap, you swing, and you use the untapped Trunks, and then you have 15 combo on board. Next coming up is going to be my lovely future wife Bulma. The future wife Bulma essentially grabs these future Trunks. So the story behind this is, as my team was testing, like we got to Vegas, it was probably I think 12 o'clock or 1 a.m. in the morning. These guys stayed up and I pretty much went to sleep because I was being lazy. And I said, hey, if it worked in Orlando, if it's fixed, don't try to break it. I should have changed the deck though, because as you can see, it didn't result in a win. Next thing you know, I have the Vegeta. The problem about Vegeta, essentially the combo is from ARG Orlando and ARG Vegas. You swing with this, if you take this damage, well, you're not gonna take it. When you swing with this, I use the untapped Trunks to make them 20. So it's either, if you don't have the bean, you're gonna lose 2 cards, because you're gonna either use your 10K boost, or you're just gonna take the damage. If you take this damage, I said, okay, cool. I flip it, put it at the bottom of the deck, and then summon this. Now get rid of your threat, and I'm gonna swing again. So if you're at 2 life, you're most likely gonna lose. Cause I always have Chomp in my hand, so I'm usually gonna just tag out and try to go for game. The next card is gonna be these 3 Sun Gotens. I try to tell Marcel, play these things at 4, but I should have played 4 as well, because it's pretty much insane, guys, because there's that 1K or 1 card tap you gotta use, and it summons himself like Freezer, Gohan, Tien for green, which no one uses, and Vegeta for red. Here's gonna be the Chompas. These have no explanation needed for them. The Chompas are just needed to just go for game. Like this legitly won me, I think, 3 games with Bulma, just swinging on and going for game with that. Next thing you know, you have your defensive package. As y'all knew, like me and Marcel talked about this. My brother actually is the one who came in with the no counter stuff, because he literally told both of us, he was like, counters, they do nothing for us as Vegeta players, because all they do is legitly say, okay, cool, you're not gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit you next turn. Versus if you play no counters, since we're already aggro as it is already, when we draw Piccolos and everything in our hand is literally live. So these are our counters essentially. Now you have the boost attack Piccolos. If you don't run this, run it anyway, because they're boost attack Piccolos, or run your colors. Then we have these guys right here. These guys right here are essentially saying I could tap out, and then while I still have the Momo on board, when I swing, you're gonna look at me and say, okay, no negates. When I start dropping these bad boys and start untapping, that Bulma goes from what, 1K to, what's the highest we got? It was 141K? Yeah, the highest I got with Bulma this weekend was 141K. So these guys are definitely necessary if you're trying to beat the record. The record right now, it's 160 Majin Buu from ARG Orlando that Marcel did his best to beat. Next, you have the Sensu Beans. Sensu Beans are pretty much the only extra card I run, because I feel like Sensu Beans are never dead, essentially the untapped Trunks. And then here are our battle cards, which is actually hand traps. It's gonna be the Raging Spirit Sun Gohan. These guys are essentially good because if you attack me and I just have a brick hand, I just drop this. And so you're either gonna take the crit damage or I'm gonna give you a card in hand. But regardless, if it's Frieza, I'm gonna give you the card in hand because I don't really care, because you're gonna take it anyway. Now you just can't use an extra card for it. So moving on to the side deck is gonna be the 4th Sun Goten. I'm gonna find room to main 4, because it's an insane card, guys. Because essentially your brick hands with all these hand traps, they're never a break, because if you can't search, you're essentially gonna just combo out and just use it with Vegeta, and Vegeta's crit's gonna go through for a fact. And the side deck are gonna be these guys. I should have listened to Marcel. I'm not gonna. I should have main decked these guys, but I told them essentially with the full power Trunks, the reason why I didn't want to main it is because they cost they cost an energy to use it. And with my hand, I want to be able to tap out and say, all right, guys, I'm tapped, try to go for a game. When you do try to go for a game, I combo out and go in. But with these, you can't really do that. So, I don't know. I'll listen to him. He's the champ, so I'll listen to him. And I'll see what I can do with this. Next thing you know, it's going to be, oh, man, this story is insane. So I played a Cell player, I think, was it round 2? Or it was round 2 or 3. These cards came in clutch. I'm like, Marcel told me put these at 3. I said, no, put these at 4. I saw the perfect ratio. And then round 5, I played Michael Kano, and I opened up 3 of these bad boys. And then I crit for Vegeta and opened up the 4th one. I'm like, yo, you have to be kidding me. And Michael Kano's a great player, shout out to him. But yeah, he destroyed me in that match, so there's no explanation needed on that. Here are going to be the negates. So these shouldn't be in the side deck. They shouldn't be. I don't even know what to say about these.
Put in your bulk binders.
Yeah, that's what the champion said. I didn't say that, but the champion
said. Sell it to PVG for 10 cents.
The champion said, put these in your bulk binders, guys. I will say, these are not going to be in my extra deck anymore, or my side deck anymore. Now, the final 2 cards, guys, I'm going to let you guys guess. It's going to be by the Hope Trunks. So these guys, if I feel like you're just going to stall me, I'll just put these in. It's okay, stall away. What I'll do is, if I finally get to 5 energy, because I usually stop charging at 3 energy, if you're really good, I'll stop at 4. But if you want me to go to 5 because you want to stall, that's fine. Like the starter at Goku's, I'll just sit on this guy and say, okay, cool. You're 20, I'm 20. The difference between me and you is you untap, nice swing for Vegeta for double strike crit, nice swing for this guy for double strike crit. So let's see who wins first. But these guys are really good, guys. Pick these guys up, man. So that was it for the deck profile. I just want to give a shout out to my boy for making me proud with the Vegeta winning the championship, Marcel Russell. Give a shout out to the whole team. Give a shout out to Jordan Machado, Ultra Pro, and give a shout out to all the fans and subscribers that saw me at the actual event itself. I hooked you guys up with Ultra Pro bracelets, Ultra Pro product essentially, and free packs. Thank you guys for saying hello to me, man. It really means a lot. Especially it was a guy, I think it was after rounds, he asked me and George to sign one of his GOAT tokens because we were GOATs. I found that extremely hilarious, but I appreciate like little gestures like that, man. You guys are the best, and you guys make this game great. So thank you guys for coming.
All right, keep up your continued success. You made us proud. Hope to see everybody at Richmond and Charlotte. Until then, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. We'll see you next time. Vegeta Master Race.